Thank you and enjoy. Okay, so the first thing you want to do if you don't already have it on your iPhone or your Android device is to download Google Sheets. It's much easier to use that than your browser. So on my App Store, I'm going to go into the App Store. You type in at the top of in the search bar, Google Sheets. And in my case, on my phone, I already have it. So it says open. In your case, it might say get. So you want to get that or load it or download it or whatever. So I'm going to go to Google Sheets on my iPhone. And it's a second icon to the right. You just click on it. And because I sent you and because I gave you access to Men's League Scores 2021, it should appear in the Google Sheets. And in my case here, you'll see it's the first one loaded. If you click on that, you'll open up into the eCard. And the first page is the instruction sheet. Look at the very bottom of the page. You'll see the word instruction sheet. The bottom of the page contains all the tabs, and I'm going to scroll to the right, to scroll through them. These numbers on the right are times. They're your tee-off times. Ignore the A or the P in front. They're just for my purposes to help me sort things out. But the times are there. And so I'm going to sort, and I'm going to go to a tee-off time of 12:58. That already has the names of the golfers that are going to be playing in that particular foursome. If you've signed up as of Tuesday, the day before Men's League, that's where I get this data from. So if anything's changed between Tuesday and Wednesday, these names may not be correct. If it's not correct, just go and change the last name that's not supposed to be there, insert the new name that's supposed to be there, or just take it out altogether. In this case, it's Steve Liddell, Neil Ewert, Will Loudon, and Mike White that are playing. And I'm going to start entering scores. So if you're on the course, at the end of each hole, you can put in the scores for each of these players. Notice that the putts are all defaulted to 2, so that if somebody gets, most of you will get 2 putts per green, but you can change that to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever number you want to put in there. So in Steve's case, there's a downward arrow under his score for hole number 1. If I click on that, up pops a menu of possible scores for Steve. Now, Steve's a good golfer, so I'm going to give him a 4. If it's a par on a hole, the score will appear in green. So in this case, number 1's a par 4. He's got a green 4. I'm not going to fill in the ones for Neil and Will Loudon or Mike White. I'm just going to go through Steve Liddell's. He had 2 putts on the first, so he got a 4. On the second hole, he also got a 4. Third hole, he got a 4. Fourth hole, he got a 4. And look what happens on the 5th hole. The 5th hole is a par 5. I'm going to give Steve, he's playing really well. He's burning it up. He got a birdie. He got a birdie 4. And notice that the score now appears with a green background. That indicates you've got a birdie. Unfortunately, number 6, he got another 4. And now that's a bogey. And that bogey appears in red. Number 7, he didn't golf so well. He got a 6 on that one, and a double bogey, and above appears with a red background with white lettering. And he 3-putted that hole, so I'm going to give him 3 putts. Number 8, I'll be a little kinder to Steve, give him a 3, par 4. And number 9, he got a bogey. So notice at the bottom of the screen, it totals up what he has for his score, which is a 38, very respectable for the front 9, and 19 putts. So once you're done entering all scores that way on the course, all you got to do is close the app by swiping upwards if you have an iPhone, or whatever you have to do on an Android device, and that's it. You don't have to save anything. The beauty of the eCard is once you enter a score, it's automatically saved. Each score is saved as you click it in. I'm getting it on my screen here in my basement here. So I have all that information. Don't worry about saving it. I've got it.
If you prefer
If I
to
don't
enter
have
your
it, you'll
scores
hear
on the
from me.